Now, you've talked about how business people lost it and how you guys lost a lot of millions of shillings. Losing 2.5 million Kenya shillings, something that you've worked for almost 10 years, being lost within 20 minutes is very much painful. Now, how did this demonstration affect a normal citizen? Bearing in mind that there are people who died, their families are still crying up to now.
Okay, yeah. There is direct and the indirect effect.
Yeah.
One, Chemiat Enterprises, I'm using myself as an example,
Yeah.
which is a small business. Chemiat Enterprises had to a tune of 7 employees.
Seven.
There is a person who is marketing, there is my secretary in the office, there is the person who is operating the machines, in fact there are 2. There is that person who does the deliveries. You know, those are 7 people plus myself, 8 people.
8 people.
Who right now as we speak could be jobless. Because I have scaled down, I'm rebuilding. Will I need the 7 of them?
No,
the machines that this guy used to operate are no longer there because they were taken.
Yeah, okay.
You understand? So that is somebody who has a family and is now jobless. That's a direct effect.
Okay.
And then there is an indirect effect, the purchasing power. This person could have afforded a luxury. This person could have afforded something from another shop that was not even looted. This person cannot affect. So the market for the products also
goes down.
You understand? So there is the direct and the indirect effect. And that is what is really paining me, especially the direct one, because some of these people might never recover for a lifetime. For example, I don't want to believe that we will never recover, but I mean, these are business we built for 7 years, 7.5 years or so. And it went down. So if I am to go at the same pace, I'll take another 7 years to be where I was.
That is roughly 15 years.
That is time, that is money. So it is going to be a little bit of a problem, because even the purchasing power of my own company is down.
Sure.
I used to buy the reams of glossy papers. I used to buy normal rim papers and what have you from somewhere. Now I can hardly buy.
You can't, yeah.
So that is affecting us, and the economy, like I've said, when it goes down, we as Kenyans are the ones who will be tasked with rebuilding that economy, and we are the ones who will feel the pain. So we had better gone back to the drawing board.
Do you think that there are politicians who did not participate in these demonstrations directly? Because according to the rumors, let us call it the rumors, or according to what is being said outside, is that there are people who had goons. Like, for instance, there is this issue that has really circulated that Nairobi governor, that is Johnson Sakaja, had goons. The June 25th, he paid goons, and some of them forced even some of them to run away from Nairobi because they were being wanted by the Gen Zs. He paid goons to go and beat people up and destroy people's properties. We all know what happened at Quickmart supermarket, that is in OTC. So the politicians, we have politicians who participated directly during this demonstration. And we also have those ones who are very innocent. So will it be easy to identify that this politician was innocent during the demonstration and this one was not?
Okay, you know, there are never two truths about something.
Yeah.
But it remains a rumor until it is proven.
Until it is proven, yeah.
On the other hand, I said lisemwalo lipo. So it is true that there are politicians who might have been involved in this.
Okay.
The planning and orchestrating of the whole thing. But as to who, I cannot mention something here without substantive proof. So, like I'm saying, we treat it as a rumor, but it is also unfortunate still, because when you fish in troubled waters, how does it feel? Where did humanity go? Okay, let's suppose for a second it is true that Honorable Sakaja was involved in this. Honorable Sakaja. How do you feel when you see a woman wailing in pain and agony about a child who has been killed, and it is because of something you orchestrated. You know, I'm asking this. Mheshimiwa Sakaja, if at all it is true, how do you feel when you see people crying, carrying a casket, going to bury one of their own because of something you orchestrated? You had better answer that question yourself. Because how? Is it because of money? Is it because of power? What exactly are your interests? What is this you cannot do without? Don't you have children? Don't you have siblings? Don't you have parents? Don't you have relatives? Suppose it was one of your own son who has been shot dead. Suppose it was one of your own son who has been massacred. How do you feel? Imagine the pain of that parent. Imagine the pain of that very single parent who is raising a lonely son who has been lost now their life because you planned something. If it is true, Mheshimiwa, just ask yourself, how do you feel? I don't want to go even beyond that because it is so unfortunate, it is so inhumane that somebody can think of taking advantage of such. And you know, we are just, I've just mentioned Honorable Sakaja because you mentioned him.
Yeah.
But of course, there could be others.
There could be, yeah.
Why fish in troubled waters? I mean, this is not something to joke about. Somebody was born. Somebody was conceived. Somebody was born. It has taken a lot to raise this person. Take them to school. Some of them graduate. A lot of money, a lot of toiling, a lot of, I don't know.
A lot of struggle.
And then they come and lose lives simply because you want power, simply because you want to maintain political relevance. No. It doesn't work like that. Even God in heaven, if at all you believe in one, will not forgive you for that.
Okay, now the second thing is let's talk about this statement that was made by Kipchumba Murkomen that you are allowed to shoot Kenyans whenever you see them coming across or getting near the police station. So it means that we are going to break it into two: police brutality and killing. Number one, we have got the killing, and then number two, we have got the abductions. Let us start with the killing. Yesterday, I saw a number of people being shot dead, like live bullet, at Dagoretti, around Dagoretti. They were just shot, around 7-8 were shot at the same time.
It is good. Sometimes we trade some bit of verisimilitude.
Yeah.
One, policemen and policewomen are human beings. And it is evident whether or not it is true that something was planned.
Yeah, or not.
But we have seen some police people
some of them are good.
Hurt, injured, and or whatever. It could be, you know, the law actually permits them. They are told that the police is not allowed to shoot or fire unless he is in imminent danger. He or his colleague is in imminent danger.
Yeah, okay.
So imminent danger here means this is a goon attacking the police officer.
Right.
Understand? If at all you confront them direct and they are remaining helpless,
what do they
they'll
do?
have nothing else to do but than to shoot. But how I wish they could, because they are professions, they could look for areas where they can shoot you. For example, the leg, and maybe you have chances of survival.
Yeah, you're right.
Or maybe they use say rubber bullets or something.
Okay.
Because still those are Kenyans and they have the correct cause. They could go to extremes, but they are Kenyans. However, it's so called of a honorable member in the name of a cabinet secretary to say that one on live television or live radio. It's so called. You know, there are those things that, okay, you will find that it is the truth,
Yeah, okay.
but the way you put it shows you know, you don't have even remorse. Because we are in this situation because it is thanks to you. We elect the government so it can lead us. So you've led us to demonstrations.
Yeah, demonstrations, yeah.
Because let me tell you, for example, the demonstrations that happened on 25th. You know, they were fueled by a number of things that could have been managed.
Yeah.
Take example, the case of the late Ojwang. Had the government, especially the president, addressed that issue immediately and distanced itself from this as being a mistake from individuals, and then let these individuals who are involved face the rule of the law
by themselves,
you know, the anger of Kenyans could have gone down.
Because at least somebody
but we
has spoken.
took too long. And then after taking too long, we are told that somebody has stepped aside. So to Kenyans, the anger was already building. Then it happens. Had the government come out clear and distanced themselves with whatever happened with the Ojwang early enough, the two deaths of the other guy, was it Bonnie, who the hawker, it could not have been related, because this could have been an isolated case of somebody, an individual just shooting another one. You know, this anybody can make a mistake. You know, I can send you today to say go and arrest so and so, but if you get there and you go kill them, you know, I didn't give that order. So if I distance myself from you, it will be seem like a separate or an isolated case of you having gone wrong.
Yeah.
But now, when we come out defending you, we are owning the mistake. You know, Al-Shabaab will always claim responsibility for bombing somewhere. So it's like the government was claiming responsibility for what happened because they kept silence. And remember, sometimes silence can be loud enough.
It speaks out.
So whatever sentiments we give as public officials, members of the executive, we need to be very, very careful, because some of them are the ones which are putting us in this situation. Yeah.
Do you really think that abductions will ever come to an end?
Okay. It is also another tricky one, because are you sure there are abductions? You know, there could have been there or there could have never been there. You understand? Because there are so many truths around the abductions thing. The government coming out and saying it is not us. And then the opposition saying the government is doing it. Then the government coming and saying oppositions are staging. Then we as Kenyans, what we feel is that we'll find our loved ones in coffins. So, if at all it is true that the government is responsible, then I believe it will come to an end, because the government will feel the pressure. But if at all the opposition is staging them, then they are never coming to an end, because the war between the government and the opposition, you know, those people playing the role of opposition, then it means they are not ending anytime soon. And unless the government now corners the opposition well. So it's two-way. I don't see them ending if at all it is true that the opposition is involved, but they will end if at all it is true the government is involved, because when you look at Kenyans today, you will feel they are angry.
That's true.
People are in pain. So when you look at a face of any Kenyan, you'll understand that people are not feeling good. In fact, some of us, if we remove the mask of smiling, like right now, my friend, Chemiat Enterprises has made me sick. You may see me laughing here, like
but deep
down we are hurting. So for that reason, I don't know. It's so difficult, my friend. Yeah, but ukweli ukikidhiri, uongo ujitenga. It will come to an end, because we are also believers and we know God is watching. Yeah.
Yesterday, Raila was supposed to go to Kamukunji. And then,
yes,
instead of going to Kamukunji, he went to Serena. Was it Serena?
Yes,
Yeah.
to give up a press conference.
To give his a press briefing.
Now,
and now the most interesting part here is Raila is telling her, is saying that he did go to Kamukunji because the police officers blocked the way. So my question was this: if the police officers blocked the roads, how did they get to Serena?
Before we can get to that, let me tell you one thing. Mgala muwe haki mpe. Raila is a political master. He's a professor. And you know, it is not something he went to school and learned. He has some kind of prowess around these things. Me, when he first said that he was going to Kamkunji, you know how I read it personally, let me tell you. I felt since they are friends with
Ruto,
with the president, he was trying to save the president. Remember, in the 25th demonstrations, at some point we were told that some mainstream were being told to live stream. Yes, to live stream, because you know what, when you take live whatever is happening here in Nairobi, and people see that there is maandamano, there is the nipe nikupe between the police and the wananchi, you are inciting that person in Kitale or say in Homa Bay. You understand? Yeah, so one way of containing it is to making sure that whatever happens doesn't go viral. Because when you take live and you show that Boniface has been shot dead here, somebody feels like there is that anger. So if at all it was true that the mainstream were being directed not to shoot live videos of the same, then it means they were hoping to achieve that. And now when I first saw that Raila was saying that he was going to Kamkunji, I felt like it was a game to divert the attention of one. No, people will go to TV to see what Raila will say. You know, he's a man of interest. Love him. He is hated and loved in equal measures. So, diverting the attention of one, the media, two, Kenyans. Those people who could have watched Mandamano in Muranga streaming, they are going to be focused on where Raila is and what he is about to say. Because we are always very much interested in it, whether or not we like him. So, me, I saw it that way. And then number two, I felt like it is not like Raila doesn't know that the government is becoming very unpopular.
He knows.
So, identifying with the government has smeared some mud around his name. Because he had really decorated his name in terms of the struggle to bring about reforms and what have you. So, I felt like he was looking for a loophole, something to begin parting ways. And let me tell you one thing. People who believe that Raila is over and done with, the way I've learned, the Raila I know, at the time when you believe now he's politically finished, he normally finds a way to do it kama nyoka, anajipinda, anatoa ukoko. He comes out new. He will, the person who is castigating him today, the person who is cursing him today, you might find that 2 months from today, that person is ready to take a bullet for him. I don't know how he finds a way to do it, but never say it is over if it is Raila you are dealing with.
He knows how to play it.
So I felt, I was seeing it from the two angles. He could have been trying to save Ruto, that now this time round I'll divert the attention to Kamkunji. You understand? Again, it could have been that it is the first statement of him starting to say, this is where we are parting ways. It normally begins like, in oceanography you call it a notch. We begin with a notch, and then it widens to creates a wave or a blowhole, and then whatever, later on it is a gale. So that is now what I was suspecting. It could be the beginning of their parting ways, and nobody is seeing that. Because somebody once said, he cannot be trusted.
Raila cannot be trusted.
Some people have been warning Ruto that trust this fella at your own peril.
Don't trust this person at your own
So I was
peril.
looking at it from those two angles, and then, of course, if the latter is true, then him going to Serena and claiming that the roads were blocked will as well justify that.
Because since when did Raila start fearing the blocked road? Since when? The Raila we know.